The sun rises over Addis Ababa, casting its first golden rays across a city that pulses with life and history. As the light spills over the hills and valleys, the city slowly stirs awake, revealing a unique blend of tradition and modernity that defines Ethiopia's capital. The morning air is crisp and the streets are bathed in a warm golden glow. Vendors set up their stalls, children hurry to school, and the aroma of fresh bread and roasting coffee drifts through the neighborhoods, inviting everyone to begin a new day. Today we'll explore Ethiopia's vibrant capital with just $50 in our pockets, a challenge that promises adventure, discovery, and a deeper connection to the city's soul. Our journey isn't about limitation, it's about connection, about seeing the city through the eyes of those who call it home. We're here to experience Addis Ababa as locals do, to find meaning in the everyday moments and unexpected encounters. We skip the tourist traps and dive into the real heart of Addis, where the city's true character reveals itself in the bustling markets, lively conversations, and the rhythm of daily life. Our adventure begins on a bustling street corner where the city's energy is palpable. Horns blare, laughter echoes, and the flow of people and traffic creates a symphony unique to Addis. The air is cool, scented with roasting coffee and eucalyptus. Street vendors pour steaming cups of buna, Ethiopia's famous coffee, while the tall eucalyptus trees sway gently in the morning breeze. We hop on a blue and white minibus, the city's lifeblood, for just a few birr. These minibuses are more than just transportation, they're a window into the daily lives of Addis residents, filled with stories, laughter, and the hum of conversation. Breakfast is at a tiny cafe tucked away on a side street, full or fatira with sweet tea costing less than $2. The flavors are rich and comforting, a perfect introduction to Ethiopian hospitality. This is how you start a day in Addis, not as a tourist but as a temporary local, sharing a table and stories with those around you, and savoring the simple joys of a communal meal. With full bellies and open minds, we're ready to explore. The city beckons us to wander, to listen, and to learn from every encounter. Our $50, about 2,800 birr, feels like a key to the city's secrets, unlocking experiences that money alone can't buy. Every note and coin is a ticket to a new adventure. We have a plan, but we're open to surprises. In Addis, the best moments often come unplanned, a chance meeting, a street performance, or a hidden alleyway waiting to be explored. Addis Ababa rewards curiosity and spontaneity. The city is alive with stories, and every corner holds the promise of something new and unforgettable. With our budget in mind and hearts open, we set off to discover the treasures of this remarkable African capital, ready to be surprised, inspired, and welcomed by the spirit of Addis Ababa. Our first stop is the National Museum of Ethiopia, a place where the past and present meet in the heart of Addis Ababa. The building itself is unassuming, but inside, it holds the keys to understanding not just Ethiopia, but the very roots of humanity. For just 20 cents, we step into millennia of history. It's a small price for a journey that spans ancient civilizations, legendary rulers, and the dawn of humankind. The ticket in our hands feels like a passport to another world. The museum is modest in size, but its treasures are truly world-class. Each room is filled with artifacts that tell stories of innovation, struggle, and triumph. The air is thick with the weight of centuries, and every display invites us to look closer. The highlight, of course, is Lucy, the ancient hominid whose remains connect us to humanity's dawn. Discovered in Ethiopia, Lucy is over 3 million years old, and her presence here is a powerful reminder of our shared origins. Standing before her delicate bones, we're reminded that the story of humanity began right here, on this very soil. It's a humbling experience, one that makes us reflect on our place in the long journey of human evolution. But Lucy is just the beginning. Beyond her, we find ornate thrones that once seated emperors, vibrant paintings that capture the spirit of Ethiopian culture, ancient manuscripts filled with wisdom, and royal garments that shimmer with history. Each artifact whispers stories of faith, power, artistry, and resilience. From religious icons to tools of daily life, every piece is a window into the lives of those who came before us. The experience is quiet and contemplative, grounding us in Ethiopia's deep history. The museum's calm atmosphere encourages us to slow down, to absorb the lessons of the past, and to appreciate the richness of Ethiopian heritage. We leave enriched, having spent less than $1 for a priceless lesson. The museum has given us a new perspective, and we carry its stories with us as we step back into the bustling city. The history we've seen isn't just in the museum, it's alive in the streets and faces of Addis. Every corner of the city echoes with the legacy of its past, blending tradition and modern life. Our visit is more than a tourist stop. It's our first step in understanding Ethiopia's resilience, its creativity, and its enduring spirit. The people we meet, the stories we hear, all add new layers to what we've learned inside those museum walls. Our budget is still healthy and our minds are buzzing with new knowledge. We're eager to see what else this vibrant city has to offer, knowing that every experience will deepen our connection to Ethiopia. Onward, to taste the city's flavors and continue our journey through the living history of Addis Ababa. As midday arrives, it's time for one of Ethiopia's greatest gifts. It's food. We skip fancy restaurants and find a bustling local eatery. For just a few dollars, we order beyinetu, a vegetarian platter served on injera. Colorful stews and salads, lentils, chickpeas, greens, potatoes burst with flavor. We eat with our hands, savoring each bite and the lively atmosphere. The shiro is creamy, the misir wat spicy, and the injera tangy. Sharing this meal connects us to the culture in the most delicious way. For under $5, we're full and happy. The hospitality is genuine, the experience unforgettable. Our total spending is still under $10. Energized, we're ready to dive into Addis Ababa's legendary market. Next stop, Mercado. Welcome to Addis Mercado, the largest open-air market in Africa, and truly a world of its own. Here, the city's pulse beats loudest, echoing through every alley and stall. It's a chaotic, captivating city within a city, alive with smells and sounds. The air is thick with the aroma of roasting coffee, sizzling street food, and the earthy scent of fresh produce. Vendors call out in a chorus, their voices blending with the laughter of children and the hum of haggling shoppers. We wander through alleys overflowing with vibrant spices, hand-woven textiles, and ingenious recycled goods. Every step brings a new discovery. Piles of fragrant berbere, stacks of colorful baskets, and inventive crafts made from repurposed materials. Every corner reveals something new, mountains of berbere spice, artisans weaving intricate patterns, and porters expertly hauling massive sacks through the maze of stalls. The energy is infectious, and the creativity on display is endless. We're swept into the vibrant flow of commerce and life, moving with the crowd as locals and visitors alike navigate the bustling streets. The market is a living, breathing organism, constantly shifting and evolving. Our budget keeps us focused on the experience, not shopping. We soak in the atmosphere, letting the sights and sounds wash over us, resisting the urge to buy everything in sight. Maybe we buy a small souvenir or a woven bracelet, bargaining with a smile and sharing a laugh with the vendor. It's less about the purchase and more about the connection, a brief moment of friendship in the heart of the market. A fresh juice from a street vendor refreshes us for less than $1. The sweet, tangy flavors are the perfect antidote to the midday heat, and a reminder of the simple pleasures found here. Mercado is the economic heart of Addis. Hard work, endless energy, and real life on display. Here, every transaction tells a story, and every face reflects the city's resilience and spirit. We spend almost nothing, but gain an unforgettable glimpse into the city's soul. The memories we collect are far more valuable than anything we could buy. After the sensory overload, we find a quiet spot to watch the world go by. Here, we reflect on the vibrant chaos we've just experienced, grateful for the chance to witness daily life in its purest form. Next, we seek tranquility at Holy Trinity Cathedral, ready to trade the market's symphony for a moment of peace and reflection. After Mercado's chaos, we seek peace at Holy Trinity Cathedral. A short minibus ride brings us to this historic church, a symbol of Ethiopia's faith and freedom. The entrance fee is modest, and the interior is breathtaking. Stained glass, murals, and incense fill the air. We pay respects at the tombs of Emperor Haile Selassie and Empress Menen Asfaw. Their legacy is palpable, connecting us to Ethiopia's modern history. Outside, the cemetery is a quiet place for reflection, with graves of patriots and supporters. Our visit is spiritual and educational, a perfect contrast to the market's energy. Our budget is intact, and our hearts are full. Now, it's time for a true Ethiopian tradition, the coffee ceremony. As afternoon fades, we join a traditional Ethiopian coffee ceremony. In a small bunabet, we sit on low stools as fresh coffee beans are roasted and ground by hand. The aroma fills the room, awakening our senses. Coffee is brewed in a jabina and poured skillfully into tiny cups. The first cup, abol, is strong and rich, each round a ritual of connection and hospitality. We sip, chat, and slow down, savoring the moment and the warmth of Ethiopian tradition. The ceremony costs little, but the experience is priceless. It's a time to reflect, connect, and rest after a day of exploration. With spirits lifted, we prepare for an evening stroll. Addis Ababa's night awaits. As the sun sets, we stroll toward Meskel Square where the city relaxes into evening. The air is cool, the city lights begin to twinkle, and locals gather to unwind. For dinner, we grab street food, samosas and sambusas, hot and flavorful, for less than $1. We sit, eat, and watch Addis transition from day to night. The city's hum softens, and we reflect on a day rich with history, culture, and connection. Our expenses, breakfast, museum, lunch, market, cathedral, coffee, dinner, and transport, total well under $50. We've experienced the best of Addis Ababa not by spending but by engaging. The simplest moments have been the most rewarding. Our budget is intact, our memories priceless. As the city settles, we feel fulfilled and grateful. Tomorrow, the adventure continues. Traveling Addis Ababa on a budget is both possible and rewarding. Use blue and white minibuses. They're cheap and connect you to local life. Eat where locals eat. Small eateries and street vendors offer delicious, affordable meals. Stick to bottled water, which is inexpensive and safe. Bargain respectfully in markets. Smile, start low, and enjoy the process. Learn a few words of Amharic. It opens doors and hearts. Be open and friendly. Ethiopians are warm and curious. Genuine interactions are common, but be cautious of unsolicited guides. Embrace local customs, and you'll find the city welcoming and accessible. The best experiences cost little: a shared meal, a minibus ride, a friendly conversation. Respect, curiosity, and mindfulness make for an amazing adventure. Addis Ababa rewards those who travel like a local. Your $50 will go further than you think. Our day in Addis Ababa ends, but the memories linger. We came with $50, but leave with so much more: connection, history, and joy. A small budget enhances the experience, pushing us to engage deeply. Addis Ababa is a city of contrasts, where ancient and modern meet. Every moment here is a lesson in culture and humanity. Travel is about building bridges and sharing stories. The connections we make are the true souvenirs. Ethiopia has so much more to offer. This is just a taste. Come, explore, and let curiosity guide you. Thank you for joining this journey. Keep exploring, keep connecting. The world is waiting.